It's no secret that for a while, XYZ has been a little outdated. Ever since ABC released, it's taken over as the face of Union monsters, especially since it's achieved success that XYZ only ever dreamed of. But that all changes now, with the release of new support that allows XYZ to finally stand on par with ABC. X-Cross Cannon, while unfortunately still not a Union, is now a starter that can equip any of our Union monsters from our deck to itself, and it can even special summon itself from their hand if we control a Light Machine, Fusion, or Union monster. White Dragon Yearhead and XYZ Tank on the other hand help us recycle Union monsters, being able to equip them from the graveyard or banish zone respectively. And of course in classic Union fashion, they aren't hard once per turns. Even though all three do lock into light monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, it's well worth the trade-off, and at the very least, they're way better than what we had before. But of course, these retrains would be for nothing if we didn't also get a retrain of XYZ Dragon Cannon, and we sure did. Following in the footsteps of ABC Dragon Buster, the new XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon can now be special summoned by banishing its materials from the field and the graveyard. Not only that, its destruction effect has been upgraded to a quick effect that can be activated on the opponent's turn. And to top it all off, you can even banish it from your field or graveyard to reveal a level 8 Light Machine Fusion monster from your extra deck, and special summon up to 3 of its materials from your graveyard or banishment. All around, just an excellent retrain as well as boss monster. But for something completely new, we have Union Controller. This fusion monster can be special summoned by banishing a Light Machine, as well as White Dragon Yearhead or XYZ Tank you control. If fusion summoned, it can search for any spell or trap that mentions Union monsters, notably allowing it to search Union Hanger, as well as our new spell, Union Activation. Last but not least, during our main phase, it can special summon a Light Machine, normal or Union monster from our hand, helping us extend and trigger the special summon effects of our monsters. Union Controller is just a great card that does a lot to tie the deck together, and while unfortunately none of the 2-piece fusions got retrains, this is a pretty good replacement. This is a basic combo that just requires access to X-Cross Cannon. We begin by normal summoning it and activating its effect, equipping B Buster Drake from our deck. Now we activate B Buster Drake to special summon itself, and afterwards we'll link them both off for Platinum Gadget. When sent to the graveyard, B Buster Drake will trigger, searching White Dragon Yearhead from our deck, which will then activate Platinum Gadget to special summon from our hand. On special summon, it will equip B Buster Drake from our graveyard to itself, and now we'll banish the Platinum Gadget and White Dragon Yearhead to contact fuse for Union Controller. This will trigger Union Controller to search a spell or trap, as well as B Buster Drake to search a Union monster again, this time searching for XYZ Tank as well as Union Hanger. We activate Union Hanger, searching for Sea Crush Wyvern, which we will then activate Union Controller to special summon from our hand. This special summon will trigger Union Hanger, equipping Union Driver from our deck to it, which we can go ahead and banish to equip A Assault Call from our deck. We'll make sure to special summon A Assault Call with its own effect before we link off for Top Hat Hair, activating its effect to set Azuran from our deck, as well as Sea Crush Wyvern's effect to special summon XYZ Tank from our hand. XYZ Tank can now equip our banished White Dragon Yearhead, which can then special summon itself, and on summon, equip the B Buster Drake from our graveyard. We can now go ahead and XYZ summon Talonite Ptolemus, and upon doing so, the B Buster Drake will be sent to our graveyard, triggering its effect to search for another Union monster. We then activate Talonite Ptolemus' effect, activating its effect to detach 3 materials and rank up into Cyber Dragon Nova, which we will then overlay into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Finally, we can banish A, B, and C from our graveyard to special summon ABC Buster Dragon, as well as X, Y, and Z from our graveyard to special summon XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon. And there you have it, Union monsters now featuring ABC as well as XYZ. While the deck does suffer from some issues, the end result is still a competent deck that really feels like an upgrade and not a replacement, successfully managing to combine both ABC and XYZ into one cohesive deck. It's honestly kinda impressive, and if you are or have ever been a fan of Union monsters, I'm sure this deck will be right up your alley.